everyone. This is Drew from the Teen Department, and I'm going to tell you about You Didn't Hear This From Me by Kelsey McKinney. Kelsey McKinney's name might be familiar to you if you are familiar with podcast Normal Gossip. She is the creator and former host of that podcast and has now gone on to write an entire book of short essays on gossip. These essays range from the history of gossip to discussions of gossip's place in the church, in our society, and how it's played a huge role on her personal and professional life. We also go to discussions on Britney Spears, Survivor, other game shows, and just where gossip has come from and how we see it, especially in its connection to women and its use now for safety reasons and those connotations that gossip has of being a bad thing, and how she, as somebody who has made a living out of gossip, has been able to overcome those sorts of bad feelings people have around gossip. These are, that kind of sounds like a downer, but these stories are fun. They're told in Kelsey McKinney's very personable tone. And as somebody that doesn't read a lot of nonfiction, it was very easy to get into. And if you're an audiobook person, Kelsey McKinney herself narrates the audiobook and is wonderful. It's interweaved with stories that she has received from friends, fans, and all sorts of people, just little snippets of gossip. And then at the very end, if you didn't get enough gossip throughout the book, there's some bonus gossip that she couldn't find a neat way to fit in. But it's super entertaining. I think that anybody that reads it will have at least one story that they can relate to, because we all experience gossip. We all have different relationships with gossips. And that's what this story is really about. It's about how we form relationships, the way that we talk about ourselves, the way we talk about each other, and how that can be a communal fun thing, but it can also be really hurtful in some situations, and just what that means and how we should perceive the information that comes to us. But I really recommend it, even if you're not a nonfiction fan. I think you should check out You Didn't Hear This From Me by Kelsey McKinney.